All right, welcome. These are going to be my answers to Avery and Eric relationship trivia. You going to get them right, darling? I hope so. Our first date was at a rooftop bar at a restaurant called 6 Feet Under in Atlanta, Georgia. I have to say it went pretty well. I first said that I love you during a movie while sitting on the couch at Avery's house in Atlanta. I'm positive I said it first. I'd have to say the most attractive personality trait that Avery has is she's very strong-willed, and most people would call that stubbornness. Body part, I'd have to say, it's a hard one. That booty. So I wouldn't say a restaurant. I would say our favorite place to go together where we eat is a brewery, and it's Crooked Can, and it's a good time. I'd say we don't really have nicknames for each other. She likes to say my name a lot, um, to my dismay. But I would say, I have a bunch of pet names, what they call them, I guess. Darling, sweetheart, all of those. I'd have to say my favorite memory with Avery would be our first camping trip together, which was supposed to be a gift, which turned into a nightmare. But we learned a lot about each other. We went on a pretty much deserted island in Florida, and that you could not get away from unless you had a boat. So it was a really good time. We had a blast, although she came back with what looked like chicken pox from all the bugs and probably a sunburn as well. So it was a good time. We made a lot of good memories. Ask her about the shark dolphin. Yeah, she'll explain. I'd have to say what I love most about Avery is her kindness to others, and she's just a very good-hearted person. I'm looking most forward to dancing with Avery for the first time, being married, and just spinning her around and showing her off in front of everybody. It's going to be a blast and just try my hardest to embarrass her. Not really, but it's going to be good. I don't think Avery's going to get this one, but my first job was actually mowing the yards around the neighborhood. I was making about $20 a yard, and then eventually I worked at a restaurant during high school. I really don't have a dream vacation. I haven't really traveled outside the country ever. So that'd be, step one. I think, there's whether it's just relaxing in Bora Bora in a bungalow would be a great option, or going to Switzerland and skiing the Alps. Um, I think any of those sound good. I just want to get out, get away, and do the things that we love to do. Another one would probably be backpacking in the middle of nowhere and providing food throughout the way, whether it's hunting or fishing. Avery's dream vacation would be going to Greece and just exploring the country, I guess. All I know is Greece. That final answer. Now this is a hard one. I We love a lot of good shows together, whether it's Blacklist, whether it's The Office, Parks and Rec. But I'm gonna say our favorite show to watch together is Survivor. Now Avery's gonna say me because she's gonna say she's always waiting on me. But in reality, I just wait to start getting ready later because I know it's going to take her longer. So the real answer to who takes longer, that'd be Avery. Yeah, that'd be me. I drive us everywhere, but I don't drive us everywhere because I'm a better driver. I just drive everywhere because I enjoy driving and I'm the better driver. I'd have to say I'm the better cook. I've been cooking a lot longer. I've more experience in the art of cooking. Avery's been cooking more recently. She's a very good cook. But when it comes to cooking or anything with preparing food, I think it would be me. I have to say, my biggest pet peeve about Avery is going to be when she goes on repeat. She will either say the same sentence or say my name over and over and over and over and over and over until I respond, which most of the time I am just thinking or, waiting for her to stop repeating. But it's all good fun. That would be my biggest pet peeve. I mean, she has nothing to complain about. There's nothing that I do wrong or any way that she would disagree with. Okay. Her biggest pet peeve is probably when I create piles around the house, whether it is a pile of clothing, which doesn't really happen much, but the mail and a pile around where we keep our mail next to the kitchen. That's probably her biggest pet peeve. If we won $1 million, what is the first thing that I would buy? Well, right now, I'd say a house because we're looking, and that'd probably be the best use of the money. But I'm gonna say a boat because we live in Florida and there's water everywhere. Nothing. She put it all straight to savings. But I think she would end up buying the Tesla SUV for sure.